Venice, a floating ancient masterpiece boasting human ingenuity that stood the test of time. Designated in 1987 as a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its extraordinary cultural, architectural, and historical significance. Structures built over marshy land remain standing to this day, truly a marvel worthy of recognition. Venice has indeed showcased not only amazing architecture but also presented efficient and organized city planning. Have you ever wondered how these structures stand strong until today? Stay tuned! Venezia, Mestre, Santa Lucia. Around 1,500 years ago, ancient refugees fled from violent barbarian invaders. A vast, muddy, and unstable Venetian lagoon provided a perfect refuge and protection the refugees needed. All thanks to the silt and salt water surrounded island, their location posed a challenging access to invaders. The marshy land initially posed a problem, but the ingenuity of the ancient people led to solutions. To build a home and eventually establish a community, they drove thousands of wooden stilts deep into the soft ground until they reached the solid clay beneath. These wooden piles, primarily made of durable wood like alder, larch, oak, and pine, were driven in closely to form a dense foundation. The spaces in between the piles were then filled with rubber and stone to further solidify the ground and reinforce the base for construction. Over the stilts, they placed wooden planks, then layers of Istrian stone, a dense limestone resistant to salt water. Through the years, submerged wood in an oxygen poor salt water kept the wood from rotting, turning it almost as hard as stone over time. Centuries later, Venice still stands proud as an engineering masterpiece that kept succeeding generations to marvel in awe. Venice is a beautiful testament to human determination and creativity that stood the test of time. Ciao a tutti! Welcome once again to my channel. Another day, another vlog. Today, we're heading to Venetia! Excited ako kasi sa totoo lang, isa ito sa mga lugar na gusto kong puntahan. Double the fun dahil maisasama ko kayo. Sa ngayon, andito pa lang tayo sa Milano Central at sasakay tayo ng isang intercity train papuntang Venetia. Mula rito sa Milan, maraming uri ng transportasyon ang pwede ninyong pagpilian. Maari kayong sumakay ng tren o di kaya'y ng bus. Pwede rin kayong kumuha ng private transfers or magmaneho. Mula Milano hanggang Venezia, ang pagsakay sa tren ang pinakapraktikal at mabilis na paraan. Dalawa ang uri ng train na pwede ninyong pagpilian. Ang mas murang intercity train ay babiyahe ng mahigit 3 oras. 30 minutong mas matagal kesa sa fast train. Walang direktang biyahe ang intercity train mula Milan hanggang Venezia. May isang train transfer ito na maaring magdulot ng inconvenience kung marami kayong dala. Sa mga ganitong pagkakataon, maaari niyong subukan ang fast train na mas mahal ng bahagya para sa isang mabilis at convenient na biyahe dahil sa direkta nitong ruta mula Milano hanggang Venezia. Dahil nais naming sulitin ang nabili naming U-Rail Global Pass, pinili naming sumakay sa isang intercity train. Batid namin na bahagyang mas matagal ang aming magiging biyahe at merong isang transfer. Pero dahil wala kaming magiging karagdagang bayad sa pagsakay dito, gawa ng aming U-Rail Global Pass, ito ang pinili naming transportasyon over the available fast train na kailangan naming magbayad ng extra. The approximate distance between Milan to Venice is 278 kilometers. Travel time will depend on the type of transportation you're getting. The journey may take around 2.5 hours to 3.5 hours. Venice is generally divided into two main areas, the historic island city, Centro Storico, and the mainland, Terraferma. The historic island city is the famous part of Venice, known for its canals, bridges, and landmarks. This is where the Santa Lucia train station is located. The mainland area is a larger land-based area surrounding the island city. The mainland is often referred to as terraferma, which translates to firm land in Italian. This includes various municipalities such as Mestre, where the train station is situated. Accommodation in the mainland tend to be significantly cheaper than those in the historic city center. Therefore, this is the area where we chose to stay, specifically in Mestre. Should you wish to stay in Mestre, there are 3 convenient ways to get to the island city. Transportation is technically fast, convenient, efficient, and affordable. To get an idea how to wander around the city of Venice, abay, samahan nyo kami. Matapos itong napakahabang intro, tara, samahan nyo na kami at simulan na natin ang pamamasyal. South Venice. Galing kami dyan. Dito kami bumaba sa Mestre train station. From here, we're navigating our way to our hotel. May katabing makakainan sa right side ng exit ng train station kung sakaling bumaba kayong gutom. Please mind the cobbled paved street dahil dito maingay at mahirap hilain ang mga bagahe. Now we are heading to the bus station kung saan tayo sasakay ng bus papunta sa ating hotel. Konting lakad lang yan on the right paglabas nyo ng train station. Credit card ang ginamit namin sa pagbabayad. Please consider to have 1 credit card per passenger dahil minsan you tapping your card twice to pay for 2 is not always possible. After 3 hours from Milan, we're here in Venice. 4 o'clock. Almost 4 hours of traveling. So here is where we're going to stay for the night. Okay. Okay. There. It's nice. It's a nice hotel.
Tax mo na kaya city taxes?
Oo. Done with the checkout. It's so fast. So ayan, dito tayo magsistay for the night. Malinis, maayos, efficient, mabait yung front desk. Please take note na you have to pay for the city tax. We're done with the checkout. We're going to our room na. We booked this hotel via Agoda. The receptionist is very kind, very accommodating. Ano pa ba? Ravenna. Venice Square. So we're done with the check-in. We're heading up to our room. And then we're just gonna leave our bags. And then we're going out again, explore the area, and to find something to eat. Yan. Pakapagod yung ginagawa namin. Ang dami namin napuntahan. Hindi nyo ito magagawa pag nasa tour lang kayo. Dami naman nating lugar na nakita, di ba? We're going to our room. There. Pagod na yarn. Let's go straight to our room. Aray. Let's check. Wow! In fairness, ang ganda. Actually, pwedeng, oh, nice. A very straightforward room. Oh, you have a table, you have seats, you have a bed. Oh, pwedeng apat. Ang galing! This is so nice. Oh, may extra bed. Ay, ang laki naman. This is so nice. Ganda.
Hindi na uupo kapag dumi.
Oo, and the view. Nice naman. Ang ganda naman ito. It's nice. You have a mirror. Oh. Wala lang. Pansin ko lang sa ano. Let's check the bathroom. Let's check the bathroom. Oh, ang linis-linis naman. Okay naman siya. You have tissue rolls, facial tissue, hair dryer, hand wash. Ayan. Toilet seat. Pang-wash na. Colored lang. Oh, shower area. Shower. Basic. Medyo meron lang mga ilang tuklap. Pero okay lang. Carry naman. Hindi naman siya madumi. Pero parang ano yun? Hindi ko na alam kung ano siya. Okay. Pero okay naman na. Hindi naman siya ano. Pwede na. Okay?
We are in the bus station just behind our hotel. That's our hotel.
And we are currently waiting for these bus numbers.
We are heading to St. Mark's Square. We're going to check how it looks at night.
Isa yan sa advantage ng pagstay dito sa hotel na napili namin.
So that's our hotel. You're just going down the stairs. Sobrang lapit lang niya.
Sa Maestre train station, around 610-meter distance, actually pwede mo siyang lakarin. Kaso with our luggage, we opted to take the bus. Should you wish to stay in our hotel in the Maestre area or the mainland area, going to the island city is fast, easy, and convenient. You may either take the train or the bus, or if budget is not a concern, you may have the taxi. Since the bus station is in very close proximity to our hotel, we opted to take the bus. I don't remember exactly how much was the bus fare, but for sure, hindi naman siya abot ng 1,000. So again, you can use your credit card to pay for the bus fare.
This is Venice at night. Yan. Madilim siya, dear. Hindi kita, oh.
Ganda sa umaga.
Yeah.
Mahal siguro hotel dito, no?
Oo. Oo. Mahal, as in. Pag bumalik tayo dito, doon pa rin tayo sa hotel natin. Very convenient, no? AO.
Pag nagmamadali ka, yung malapit na sa ano,
Pero sa bagay, kung magbabayad ka rin naman ng
pamasahe.
pamasahe, ganun din.
Nakatipid ka pa. Real life Macau.
Oo. Real life Macau. Para mas maganda yung ano.
Pero walang ano,
Wala.
walang stars.
Picture natin ito. Videohan natin. Parang masarap kumain dyan. Silipid mo nga yung menu dyan. Ha? 50. Pwede na ah. Let's eat. Pasta and...
Minis ko na magkanin.
Wala namang kanin, mahal. Saan tayo, love?
Sa mas maliwanag.
Maganda to sa umaga.
Ay, dinagdagan nila ilaw. Parang kulang sa iba.
Galing kami doon. Tapos naglakad. Ayan, dito na kami. Kahanap kami ng makakainan. Venice at night. Souvenir shops.
Yeah.
Ganda ng mga bago. Marami palang kainan dito, mahal. May nakita kami dito, oh. Bago lang umakyat ng hagdanan papunta sa St. Mark's Square. Ito yung mga tinitinda nila. Breads. Talaga?
Picture mo. Away. Picture mo tayo. Picture tayo.
Ayan. Tingnan mo, may mga wine sila maliliit lang. Kapresyo lang siya ng mga
Soft drinks.
soft drinks. O, di mag-wine ka na. So nice. Mahal sa Europe ang soft drinks. Tapos, si Joseph naghahanap ng spaghetti bolognese. Wala nga bolognese na spaghetti. Lasagna ang meron.
Sabi na lalaki nagagawa na ako ng bolognese.
Oh,
Special
pasta. Oh.
Special service.
So with the pizza, vino, and
Cheers!
papunta kami sa St. Mark's restaurant. Small restaurant. Ito nga yun. So, umorder kami ng bolognese pasta. Wala palang bolognese pasta.
It's bolognese lasagna.
Lasagna. So, yung may-ari, sabi niya, gagawa daw siya ng bolognese
Spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Just for me.
Ang special. Tapos, ang mura lang ng bill namin. Parang 13 euros.
Pero usually kain natin sana 50 ba yun?
Oo. 20 minimum. 20 euros. 20 to 30.
20 to 30. Pag medyo 50.
Ang aming unang food. Oh. Look. Pakita mo yung pasta mo.
Especially for me.
Nasa Ali kami. Currently, 9 o'clock. Hindi siya malamig. September. Hindi malamig. So, ayan. Pasyal ka.
Nicolas James Meyer.
Quail, no? It's quail.
Yeah.
Sinabis mo sa akin.
Suma?
Isa lang. Ayoko, titigim ako sa kanina para natamisa lang. May na ako.
La Mirka l'altro a mezzogiorno, 2 giorni fa l'ha presa.
Ang ilang gelato na.
Chocolato. Cup.
We're buying gelato. Ciao.
Thank you.
What are we buying? We're buying, of course, pistachio. Pistachio and tiramisu. Italian flavors. Love. Drop. Sige nga, let's try.
Ito lang sa'yo.
Okay. Sinolo na ako. Sinolo yung doggy milk. Ang kumawa mo. Tahap ng pistacho. Nagbayad ka?
For lang naman.
Ang sarap ng pistachio. Ang sarap ng pistachio.
Ano si Basi Amay?
Sarap ng tiramisu. Better dun sa na-try namin sa Milan. But this one is a little bit expensive. Kasi syempre this is Venice. Commercial area. No? Kaya mas mahal ng konti. But gosh, nahilo ako. Kasi di ba nag-wine kami? Nakakahilo pala yun. Nahilo ko. And exploring Venice at night. Yes. Pero bukas babalik kami. Tingnan namin yung itsura ng Venice kapag natural light.
Dapat bago tayo.
Yeah. Kasi after Venice, we're heading to Ravenna. Grabe. Sabi ng friend ko, amazing place. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Love, hindi ka na nag-navigate. Ano to? Come with me. Dumadaan kami sa alley. Yan. Mas maganda pag gabi kasi na masyadong crowd. Pero nahihilo talaga ako, promise. Disoriented yung lakad ko. Pengi ako. Subukan mo naman. Rum. Sarap. Venice. Reminds me of, ano yung kay Angelina Jolie? Yung sumakay siya sa ano? Sa, ganyan, sa boat. You're buying tickets?
Pero ba, saan eh?
Guys, in-underestimate namin ang laki ng Venice. Masyado pala siyang malaki para pasyalan ng isang gabi. So, the landmarks, magkakalayo sila. So, now we're buying tickets para marating namin yung St. Mark's Square just to check how it looks at night. Kasi iba yung appeal ng structure kapag merong ilaw. So, we wanted to see it and compare how it looks at night and how it looks in the morning.
Go.
Bukas na tayo bumalik.
Bukas na?
Oo, para isa.
I am to finish tomorrow, go to return 9:50, 9:50. Because only one way for one person, 9:50.
Kaya ito, nandito tayo ngayon sa isa sa mga ports dito sa Venice. Bibili sana tayo ng ticket para sa water bus. Isa sa form of transportation dito ay water taxi. Ayan, mas expensive na form of transportation siya kaysa sa water bus or vaporetto. If you plan to visit Venice anytime soon, brace yourself. Medyo mataas yung cost ng ticket ng vaporetto, no? So, pinili muna naming hindi bumili. Mas gusto naming bumili sa legitimate na ticket booth. It's getting late, so we just decided to, stroll a little more and go back to our hotel.
20 times 6.
1-2. Bukas na. Yun lang ba pwedeng gawin?
Papunta ng square. Yeah.
Yun lang?
Oh.
Murano glass. These are Murano glass. Alam mo, ang dami namin ganito noon. Ma, collection mo sa Ujongan, no? Murano pala yun.
Hindi, sa mga kasal kasi, mga binyag, ganyan na pinamimigay ng mga dati.
Ay, bet ko to. Magkano to? Ay, ang mahal naman. Ano yan? Bet ko yan, love. Ay, ang ganda niya. Parang gusto ko na lang. Sa kwintas. Ay, bet ko siya.
Kaya bagay ito, 1 euro.
Saan? Ay, ang maganda, oh. Hanap ka nga ng maganda. Bibigay ko. Ganda niya.
Some of you might find it weird, but I always find myself fascinated over old structures. They bring an unexplainable joy. Gandang-ganda ako sa kanila. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Iba yung hinahatid nilang sayaw. So, whenever we travel, I always look for places with a touch of the old vibe. So let's call it a night, rest, and go back tomorrow. We're checking out. So before we finally head out, I want to show you around. This is A&O Hostel, an accommodation for different kinds of travelers. They have rooms available for backpackers in a dormitory style. They have rooms available for families who are traveling with their kids, for group of friends, kahit ano. They have available rooms that will fit your style, will fit your priorities. So as you can see, we're here in the lobby. I am showing you the working space. Meron din ditong play area for those families with kids, no? Meron ding mga vending machines for your refreshments. So maganda siya, maaliwalas, malaki, maraming couch. Very ideal for those sociable travelers who find joy in meeting new people, gaining new friends. So, ito siya. Sa gabi, very lively to. Ang ganda ng music. Kinot ko lang, baka mag-copyright tayo. So, ayan. Malaki siya, maaliwalas. And front desk officer, napakabait, very accommodating. Plus factor din yung proximity nito sa bus station and sa main train station, the Maestre Station. Actually, Maestre Station is just 610 meters away from this hotel. So it's a walkable distance, especially for those travelers who have light and few luggage in tow. So kung babalik kami, hopefully, manifesting, i-consider namin siya ulit. This is how the area looks in the morning. These are the hotels that are just near the station. AO, Stay City, and then Campanile Hotel. Then Leonardo Royal. Yeah, malalapit yan lahat dito. So this area is really very convenient. It's very close to Venetia Mestre. So it's actually a station before Venetia Lucia. So this area is very accessible. Calle Marcello. And then we'll take a bus. Pag-akyat ng hagdan, andyan na yung bus station. Ayan yung hotel. Behind the hotel is the bus station that will take you straight to Venetia. Yan lang yung dinakit namin kanina. Mayroong stairs. Kung maraming gamit, medyo mahirap. Ayun yung luggage namin. Bit-bit namin siya for 7 days. Hopping on and off the train. Grabe. Medyo malamig today. Mali ang ating outfit. Pero kasi mamaya, mainit na siya.
Eh sì, perché le banche non partono da qui, quindi le deve prendere lì. Non parto da qua.
Sa pagbiyahe sa ibang bansa, may mga pagkakataon na nagkakaroon tayo ng maliit na problema sa pakikipag-usap lalo na't hindi tayo bihasa sa lokal na lengguwahe. Sa ganitong mga pagkakataon, malaking tulong ang ating mga kababayan who can speak on our behalf. For those who are planning to go to Venetia, may you find this information helpful. This is about the available packages, deals, and combos of transportation tickets in Venetia. So what's a trip without those unexpected twists? So konting backstory, kanina, since malamig while waiting for our bus, mabilisan ako nagpatong ng panlamig. Siya namang naging pagdating ng bus, so nagmadali kaming sumakay. Punong-puno yung bus, so nasa Venetia Island na kami nung na-realize ko, hindi ko na pala bitbit yung backpack ko kung saan nandun yung mga valuables ko. So nagmadaling sumakay ng taxi yung asawa ko pabalik sa Mestre. Pagdating niya sa bus station na pinanggalingan namin, hindi niya na makita yung bag ko. Pero sinubukan pa rin niyang hanapin. Hanggang sa napansin nitong mama na may hinahanap siya, kaya tinawag siya at ipinakita ang isang plastic kung saan nandun yung bag na hinahanap namin. Sa madaling salita, naibalik naman yung backpack ko. Parang nanghingi lang daw ng pangkain. Around 20 euros ang tanda ng asawa ko na inabot niya sa mama. Si ate, matagal na siya
Ano,
dito.
saan nakikita?
20 years po, no?
Mag 20 years. I'm Gladys Agustin from Isabela.
Ate, yung mga pupunta dito, kung ma-advise nyo.
Be careful lang sa mga things nila. Kasi hindi natin alam kung ano ang mangyayari sa atin.
Pag bumalik ko ako dito, ha?
Yes,
Message ko
of course.
kayo. Maraming salamat po, ate. Nice. After those unexpected turns we've been through this morning, still, it's a beautiful day here in Venice. Formerly called Venezia, Venice is a floating city in northeastern Italy and the capital of the Veneto region. It is built on a group of 118 islands separated by brackish water. Brackish water is a mixture of salt water from Adriatic Sea and fresh water. It is famous for its man-made canals that rose from the wisdom of ancient engineers in the absence of modern technology. Truly an engineering marvel that continuously fascinates and reaps recognition up to this modern time. We're finally here in the historic island city of Venezia in the broad daylight. Kagabi pumunta tayo dito pero madilim so hindi natin nakikita. So we're gonna show you around and at the same time we're going to show you the struggles na na-encounter na. So as you can see, this island city is famous for their bridges and of course the canals. What you can see now is the bus station kung saan tayo binaba ng bus galing sa Mestre. And this is the ticketing booth. Diyan kayo bibili ng mga tickets for the Vaporab para you can cross the canals. Itong nakikita nyo ngayon dito sa video ay isa sa mga pier dito sa main canal kung saan nagda-dock yung mga Vaporab. So ito na yung mandatory arm and leg work natin, no? Yung mga struggles left unseen ng isang traveler. Imagine, we're crossing several bridges, dragging our 20 to 28 kilogram luggage. No, we're not complaining. We're just sharing our story. Medyo mahirap. Ito yung isa sa mga mali namin. Sana iniwan na lang namin sa hotel sa Mestre at binalikan na lang sana namin. You see the stairs, we have to carry it down. So, para hindi kami mahirapan, since several bridges pa yung kailangan naming kaharapin dito sa Venice, we decided to just store our luggage in the lockers. So, we're going to look for the lockers first before exploring the area. This is Venezia's main train station. We are going to deposit our luggage. Let's deposit our luggage. Point. Hello.
Bags, please. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Finally, luggage free. So what's next? Saan pa nga ba? Of course, to our favorite hub, the local grocery, where we can grab and feast on affordable local food that won't burn our pockets. Pero wait, pansin nyo ba? Medyo may kamahalan dito sa Venice, kaya brace yourself, future travelers. Pero tingnan nyo naman ang laki, busog ka na sa isang serving. Yes, mahilig po tayo sa ice cream. Opo, pati sa chocolates, especially those na mukhang bago sa panlasa. Oops! Dito na rin lang tayo sa mga beverages. May patrivia si Kumari. Alam niyo bang mas mahal ang soft drinks dito sa Europa? Dahil ito sa pagpapataw ng mas mataas na value-added tax sa mga beverage na mataas ang asukal. Ito ay isang paraan ng gobyerno upang i-discourage ang mga consumers na bumili ng mga pagkaing hindi maganda sa kalusugan, gaya ng mga pagkaing mataas ang asukal. Kaya dahil dyan, dun tayo sa mura at healthier option. Water. €3 for 1 liter. Mahal pa rin, no? Kumari, awat na, galit na ang magbabayad at magbibit-bit ang mga pinamili mo. Mula dito sa Santa Lucia train station, pinili naming lakarin ang mahigit 2 kilometrong distansya papunta sa San Marcos Square. Confident naming nilagpasan ang bilihan ng tiket para sa Vaporato o water bus. The duration of our journey by foot will take a little more than 30 minutes as per Google Maps. Dahil nga napapaligiran ng tubig ang isla ng Venecia, iba't ibang uri ng sasakyang pantubig ang makikita rito. Isa na dito ang water taxi. So this is how a water taxi looks. Isa yan sa pinakamahal na mode of transportation dito sa Venice. Maiksing lakad lamang from the water taxi ay ang istasyon naman ng gondola. Ang gondola ay isang tradisyonal na sasakyang pantubig na kumakatawan sa Venezia. Tinasagwan at minamaniobra ito ng isang gondolier. Manipis at mahaba ang pisikal na anyo ng gondola na maihahalin tulad natin sa bangka ng Pilipinas. Na ginawang aesthetic at pinunturahan ng itim at walang katig. Pinagdurugtong ng mga tulay in different forms and sizes ang 118 islands ng Venice. Information overload na ba? O siya, tigilan na natin yan. Tara, samahan nyo kami at simulan na natin ang pag-iikot dito sa Venice. Palalagpasin ko ba naman ang pagkakataong matikman ang cannoli, ang traditional na dessert ng mga Italiano? Lakad onti, kain, uli. Siyempre, gusto nating matikman ang mga orihinal na timpla at lasa ng mga pagkaing dito originally nagmula sa Italia. Saan mo pa matitikman ang authentic na lasa? Siyempre, sa mga lokal na tindahan. Ayun, sakto, may tiramisu. Tara, pasok tayo. Oo, tsaka yung risotto. Gusto ko to, ito, at tsaka...
Ito isa naman. Sige. This one.
Nadaanan lang namin to sa pamamasyal namin ha. Dito pala murang bumili ng local food. Nako, sarap pala magturo pag mura yung nakikita mo. Ang weakness ng kumari nyo, dessert. Mga mare, ang saya. Surreal yung feeling. Dati pinapangarap mo lang. Ngayon, nilalakaran na natin. Mahaba-haba na rin ang nalalakad natin ha. Tumataas na ang araw, dumadami na ang tao, at sumisikip na ang mga daanan. Wow! Andito na tayo sa pamosong Rialto Bridge at hindi ko inakala na meron palang mga tindahan at butik dito mismo sa Rialto Bridge. Wow! What a pleasant surprise! The Grand Canal of Venice. Back in the day, this Grand Canal used to be a natural waterway. However, through the years, it has been constantly modified and reinforced. The significant human intervention and influence has turned the canal, in essence, man-made. Approximately 5 meters ang lalim nito. Ang pagtalon, paliligo o pag-swimming sa mga canals ng Venice ay mahigpit na ipinagbabawal at tinuturing na iligal. Ang tubig na dumadaloy sa mga kanal ng Venice ay hindi ligtas dahil ito ay kontaminado ng industrial at household wastewater. Take note! Dahil binubuo ang Venice ng maraming maliliit na isla, iba't ibang klase ng tulay in different forms, sizes, and grandeur ang makikita rito. Gaya na lamang ng pamosong Rialto Bridge. Isa ito sa 4 na sinaunang tulay na makikita sa kahabaan ng Grand Canal. Una itong itinayo bilang isang simpleng tulay noong 1173. Ngunit dumaan ito sa maraming modifications at renovations pangsabayan ang pag-unlad ng Venice. Itong current stone arch na nakikita ninyo sa ngayon ay tinatayang itinayo sa pagitan ng taong 1588 and 1591. Despite the initial difficulties and the challenges posed by the ground's instability, nananatili itong nakatayo at patuloy na hinahangaan dahil sa taglay nitong tatag at ganda na nagsisilbing patunay ng hindi matatawarang kakayahan at talino ng mga sinaunang tao. Sa pagbaybay natin itong makikitid na ali, meron na naman tayong nakasalubong na isang Pilipino. Ang bilin, mag-ingat. San Marcos Square, here we come! So pretty. Laki rin pala ang sakop ng historical island city na ito. Hindi naging sapat ang kalahating araw na inilaan namin upang makita ang kabuuan ng isla. Venice is indeed a must-visit city. So if you plan to come here, give this place a couple of days to amaze you. Explore its streets, and wander around in awe with the sight of centuries-old structures along ancient streets built over mad banks. At this point, we need to head back to Santa Lucia Station. From where we stand, it will be a 2-kilometer distance, more or less 30 minutes by foot. There. He won. Traveling back to Santa Lucia Station by water would take more or less 20 minutes. As much as we wanted to walk back, we decided to take the Vaporetto to keep up with our schedule. One-way ticket costs around €9.50. Venice. Built around the 5th century out of necessity to escape aggressive invaders. From its humble beginnings, this metropolitan city has amassed wealth and rose to power beginning in the 13th century and gained its peak in the 15th century. During this time, Venice was one of Europe's richest and powerful cities. It's hard not to admire the wisdom that brought Venice to life. This floating city stands as a testament to human resilience and innovation. From the grandeur of St. Mark's Basilica to the labyrinth of alleys weaved to meet the city, every corner tells a story of a community that transformed a marshy lagoon into a hub of art, culture, and commerce. Venice isn't just a relic of the past. It is a living and breathing city whose humble beginnings continue to enchant and inspire. Truly, the magic of Venice is palpable. As we temporarily bid arrivederci to this mesmerizing city, remember, Venice isn't just a place you visit. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left its waters. Until our next adventure, mga kumari, thank you for supporting my channel. Please continue to watch my videos, and if you find this video helpful, entertaining, and informative, paki-like naman. And subscribe. Until our next vlog, find out where our curiosity has once again led us to.
Treni trains.
Siya nga pala, may bayad ng paggamit ng toilet dito sa Venice ha. It's either 1 or 2 euros. Take note!